Hey guys, we just wanted to take a moment out to send our condolences to the families and loved ones of the two mass shootings, the one in Dayton, Ohio, and the one in El Paso, Texas. We're very sorry for your guys' loss. We hope that you'll be able to get through this. You know, if you need any enjoyment or maybe just a quick laugh or something, you know, hit us up on the YouTube. You know, we have a couple funny videos there, but in all seriousness, this is pretty serious, and
all our love and support and prayers go out to the families and everyone who was affected by this, and we just hope that we can all get past it and
definitely keep moving forward.
Exactly.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you. 5,000 versus the potential of millions. You know, you could see the outweighing of one or the other. Plus, these studios and big companies, they have money up there. You know what? Whether it be National Geographic Channel or it be shout out to Dashy Games. Hey,
like the problem with being a YouTuber right now is that a lot of people that are super big right now, you know, have tens of millions of subscribers.
It's hundreds of thousands. That's the potential of hundreds of thousands of dollars put into this game, which translates to millions, honestly, because 100,000 times blah is gonna create exponential revenue, especially if it's like a big YouTuber.
Welcome back to Two Couch Talk, episode number 14.
That's it.
14.
We made it.
Oh, man. I'm glad we got past 13, though. That's a bad number.
That was a bad number, and, we'll see how the numbers do a little better, hint, you guys,
Exactly. I think we do better when I host.
Ooh. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the couches have been divided. Let's see if we could get GaVinci Raw's numbers up versus Jared's couch. His numbers up, because he is actually right. His numbers actually have been always a little better, except for episode 1. You can't get mad at me for episode 1. I was the first host.
Whatever.
I'm just putting it out there.
I got more though. I bet in total I have more.
You do technically have more in total. So if you guys want the divided couch to connect back to two couches, you guys got to get those numbers up. Get those numbers up, especially for GaVinci Raw.
Exactly.
Your boy right here. Yeah.
So, I'll be your host today. I'm Jared Mannche, as you guys all know. To my right is Eli GaVinci Raw, the guy that buys really expensive shoes but then never wears them and doesn't resell them or do anything with them. They just collect dust.
Leave my Jordans alone.
Sorry, I'm just putting it out there.
I don't have nothing that matches with them.
Yeah. All right.
That's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't.
All right. So we're just going to hop right into it. We got 2 topics for you today.
Yeah.
8 minutes each. We're missing Mr. Alex Busta over there.
Yeah, there's a little blank spot over there. You guys can't see,
I know. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it.
Yeah, he's out at the polar caps trying to save some walruses and seals.
Exactly. He's doing good for the world.
He's humanitarian,
Old Four Eyes is doing good, so.
Yeah, gotta love the guy.
All right. So, we're going to jump right into it.
Hey.
I will be doing the first topic for today.
Do it.
My first topic, or I guess my only topic, is going to be on influencers.
Influencers. Oh, it's kind of similar to my topic, but mine's different. All right. 8 minutes starts now.
Okay. So, influencers specifically in video games, with how big YouTube and Twitch have gotten. A lot of companies actually look for those big YouTubers and Twitch streamers to play their games pre-release to get that exposure out to hundreds of thousands of millions of people.
Yeah.
To show the game and see how much fun that these guys are having, or if they don't like the game, then they're not going to buy it. So, do you think that's a smart move on companies' parts?
Oh yeah, it's even if you because All right, so these people have, we'll just say hundreds of thousands of followers. Not even millions, just hundreds of thousands. That's the potential of hundreds of thousands of dollars put into this game, which translates to millions, honestly, because, 100,000 times blah is going to create exponential revenue, especially if it's like a big YouTuber. And that's free promo. Because, from a lot of my understanding, a lot of those people who are kind of big to YouTube people, if it's like kind of a trendy thing, they're going to do it regardless if they're paid or not. So sometimes it might just be free ad revenue for these people who, they didn't have to pay or nothing for. And it's not guaranteed, but the potential. I'm not going to lie. There's been times where I watched a YouTuber, shout out to all the YouTubers out there, especially if you're watching this episode.
Exactly.
That it made me want to go and play that game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like, I have PlayStation, but I don't have an Xbox. And maybe like, well, I guess I could buy an Xbox just to try that game. Actually looks really fun. I don't play pretty much at all anymore. And, I know you play more, but that gives you that almost like that little urge, that niche where you're just like, just give it a try. Maybe I might like it.
And then it's like 5 hours later.
5 hours later, 2 hours, 3 days later, or whatever, when you binge on it. But yeah, there's been a few times where I was like, they're doing their job. Especially like the, I still like the old school, side scroller, 8-bit, 16-bit, that era type games. And there's been times where I see it on a YouTube channel and I get that itch where I'm like, man, I still have my Super Nintendo. I could go back and play that. And then I'm like, no, I'm too busy. There's so much going on. Doing the YouTube thing and working and then doing music and all that. So it's just like really consumes my time. But there is times where I'm like, you get that urge where you just want to play.
Definitely.
So I think it's good though for companies. Like it's free advertisement in a lot of ways. And even if they pay somebody, let's say they pay only $5,000, the 5,000 versus the potential of millions, you could see the outweighing of one or the other. Plus these studios and big companies, they have money up there. You know what?
Exactly. So my next question would be, do you think that some of those streamers and YouTubers get paid too much to do it? Do you think that that money that they get paid influences their decision? Like, do you think that forces them to say something good about it? Or
certain ones, yes. I'm not going to say all of them, but I'm going to say certain ones for sure, yes, because it's like, a good example was Apex Legends with Ninja. He went from Fortnite to that. It kind of helped it boost up, and then he was kind of like, I guess, contractually done with all the agreements he had, and then he went back to Fortnite. So it's like, if you really enjoyed that game, you're not going to go do all that. Like, you're going to continue playing it, especially to that degree. So, it does. I think they do. The money helps influence it because it's kind of like, well, we'll just give you a little nudge of like, we'll pay you this much money if you just play for a week, would say. It's just a week and you're going to be playing a game anyways. Pop it in, enjoy it, talk about how much you like it.
You're making money off the stream or the YouTube videos that you create.
Exactly. So it's kind of like in reality, it's a win-win. So it's like, just do it. Because that's not, well, it depends on the YouTuber themselves, but I would think that the ones that are about money, that's the bottom line. The ones that do about the content, well, that's different. Because we're about the content, because clearly we're not getting paid very well,
Yeah.
Come on, you guys. What the hell?
I know. We're trying to make this our job.
Come on. You're killing us here, Smalls.
You're going to make me cry.
You make me a little bit. Because we're at episode 14,
I know.
There's people who like started 2 episodes and they're already in the millions and stuff. So it's like, come on.
Yeah, but
guys.
they're like hot girls.
That's true.
We're not that.
We're not SS. Was it SS Sniper Wolf?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Shout out to the SS Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, if you want to give us a shout out, that'd be lit.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, shout to you out right now. If you don't know who that is, she's a porn star now. So if you
whatever,
all the kids out there don't look, but if you're an adult, if you're at least 18 years old, or feel free.
Yeah. So let's see now.
So how do you feel about it?
So I think that I think it's smart for the companies to do it. I do think they pay a couple people a little bit too much. I think they should branch out more
and look at like up and comers or anything like that.
Yeah, because while those big ones are already established, sometimes that you need to pay them more because they're established in like one game.
Mm-hmm.
So you maybe could have used that money in like 5 other streamers that were almost as big and gotten more.
Yeah, you could have got more ad space, more or less.
Exactly. So I think that certain ones, yeah. And then, well, let's see. You mentioned Ninja. So he just moved over to Mixer, and I would assume that it would be based on a money kind of deal, on like a business deal between Mixer and Ninja. And that's why he switched over from Twitch. So do you think that that's smart for Mixer to, because Mixer essentially bought Ninja.
Yeah.
Like they bought his like
content,
his whole like brand. So do you think that's like too much money to spend on one person just to advertise?
I after you said it like that, it is, because in reality is they could have got 10 to 40 probably for the same price they paid for that one guy, and gotten roughly about 20 plus million, like how you said he has.
Yeah.
People out of it, and then now they have multiple ones where it's just like this one guy. But what I'm thinking is that they're hoping that the expectation is bring this one guy and all these will follow.
You bring like the leader,
and then all these, the floodgates will open and all these people will come too. Like, oh, he's there. Well, then clearly, if I go there too and I stream and do this and that and the other, I could do the same thing he's doing, which is kind of a manipulation of it, because behind the scenes is, well, he's already established and he just went to some other platform, whereas you are not established yet.
Yeah.
You know, but it just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I think one more question would be, do you think that game companies have shit?
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to use your 5?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Mannche uses 5. All right, let's begin.
Okay, so my question was, do you think that game companies have kind of like an obligation towards those people that play their game, let's say like Fortnite? So all those big streamers, they play it, 8 hours a day, every single day. Do you think that those companies have an obligation to listen to what they say is, like, say, wrong with the game, or what they should change or what they should add, because of how much they're helping out Epic Games?
I think they should. Honestly, I don't think so. I think they're just like, basically throw money at the people. They'll get enough people to come to it to get enough revenue to where it's like, all right, it's a broken game or broken this, and this is whatever. And will we patch it? Nah, we'll see. Because it's like, if it gets popular enough, it's like, I mean, like, hell, with what was it? Arma Z or one of those that was super broken, and that game just had so much going on for it, and it just had such a little buzz for it that a lot of people loved the shit out of that game. And they ended up like doing really well and ended up making another game out of it, which is DayZ. And that game actually was 100% broken. It was still broken from my understanding, and it's in what, alpha or something like that, one of those pre-alphas or whatever.
Yeah, alpha, beta, something like that.
Yeah, so I'm like, see, like that, it was broken. It was obviously broken. It still is broken, but there's no intentions of trying to fix it. And then they get all the people who are on YouTube and Twitch and all the streamers that are popular, and they're streaming it. It's gets avenue, some space in it, because I back in the day I actually played Arma because my friend was really into it, and he's just like, oh, check it out, and I was like, all right. So I played it on my laptop, and yeah, it was fun, but it's not that type of game's not for me. Like, just whatever. It just moved on. It reminds you of PUBG, but even then, like, personally, how do you feel about it? Oh, ladies and
the
gentlemen,
yawn.
Mannche's yawn.
Oh, the yawn.
Oh my goodness, that doesn't look good on camera at
I know,
all.
I'm sorry. Cut that out. Post.
Yeah.
Edit it out.
Edit it out and just put a picture of Barney for you.
So, I think. I mean, like, kind of, because I feel like they play the game enough and they listen or they hear it enough from like their chat or or people tweeting at them or the YouTube comments or something. They hear I would say what the majority of the people want to change in the game. So when they voice it, it's not necessarily just them saying it. You know, they probably have people backing them.
Yeah.
So I do think that they should at least like take into consideration these things that people are saying, especially if it's like more than one. You know, let's say it's like one person.
True.
That's complaining about this thing, but everybody else likes it, then like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, then you ignore that one person.
Yeah.
Well,
but if it's like the majority of people, then you're like, oh, okay, maybe we should, you know, address this or like nerf this or buff that or bring this back or take this away.
How do you feel about the gaming companies? And I know you know a few who intentionally say they are going to fix it. There's a patch coming, et cetera, and they never do it. You know, EA, huge, you know, you know, their hands are nice and dirty from that because they've done it for how many years now?
Dude, I don't even know.
Yes.
A long time.
So with that, like, you know, they're one of the biggest offenders for that. So it's just like, what do you know? But EA is still one of the biggest sellers.
Another one is the Call of Duty games.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of them, like Black Ops 4 was the most recent one, and Modern Warfare is just releasing later this year.
Isn't there already a Modern Warfare?
Yes, there is, but it's different, okay?
We don't pay attention to that.
It's different.
We don't look at it like that. We just say, oh, yeah, this is different, but it has the same exact title and name and everything.
Exactly. It's different, though.
Let's just color a different color and say, okay, it's different now.
Yeah. You just white it out.
Yeah.
Paint over it. It's different.
It's like, make this blue a darker blue. There it is.
Mm-hmm. And the problem with Black Ops 4 was that, you know, Treyarch, the company who made it, can see that everybody...
Which is a good company.
Yeah. Can see that everybody really likes games like Fortnite that update, like, pretty much weekly on patches and stuff like that. So when they just leave a game to die, that whole community just leaves the game. And then the game dies.
And the game dies. And it goes away forever and ever.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mannche's topic.
Yes, sir.
Influencers, which is funny because we ended up on video games at the end.
I know. Well, it started off as video games, and we just kind of trailed off.
Yep.
That happens. We're not very good at staying on topic.
No, we're not.
Even after 14 episodes, we still can't get it right.
Can't get it right.
All right. So my topic was influencers.
Hey.
Thank you guys for listening. We're going to move on to Mr. GaVinci Raw over here. And what would your topic like to be for today? All
right. So it is related to influencers, which is funny, but the concept of being a successful YouTuber, which case that's in the realm of what we're doing here with the channel. But also too, I guarantee like anyone who's watching this probably does watch a specific channel for a specific reason, whether it be the National Geographic channel or it be shout out to Dashy Games, hey Dashy XP, or it be like, you know, Ninja or etc. like that. Being a successful YouTube channel and or a person, YouTube, you know, person. And what do you think about it? Will we ever get to it? The world may never know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 8 minutes starts now.
Okay, so I think one of the like things that makes a successful YouTuber is being relatable enough to where it doesn't feel like
you're trying or anything.
You're not looking at like a celebrity or something like that.
It's just a regular person.
It's just like a regular person doing their thing.
Yeah, which is true.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you also have to be like different enough from everybody else to stand out and have people come to you for that, for like a certain reason. You know, like a couple of guys that I watch, I really like watching people get mad at video games because I can relate to that. So I'll watch people that like rage over video games, and
I do too. That's why I shouted out Dashy, because he.
Or let's see what else. I'll watch
Pony
like
plays.
I'll watch like car videos, like people building custom cars and stuff like that, because I really like. I wish I could do that, but I mean that costs money right there.
And those videos, after you told me about those, and I went and checked them out. I'm like, man, Jared wasn't joking. They're working on certain ones are Ferraris, certain ones are Porsches, certain ones are like insane BMWs that are like your modern man will not have that, or you're not going to see this driving around on surface streets. And if you do, you're in a ritzy area, Beverly Hills type area.
Exactly. So, and I like them for their being like diverse. They're putting their own ideas. They're building whatever kind of car they want to do, no matter how crazy it is or what other people say.
Yeah, how wild
is like
the
possible.
idea.
Yeah. So I think that really makes a successful YouTuber. I think when you're at the beginning, you really have to promote yourself.
Yeah,
and get that try and get that exposure.
Claw yourself to the top,
Exactly.
Because we're in the field of, I do music outside of this place. You stream and do do your own thing on YouTube outside of this place. PSN Mannche, look them up.
PSN Mannche.
But with that, it's, so like the realm we're in here is just like in the realm of like Joe Rogan, Joe Budden. Who's really I'm just trying to think of the top of my head, because they're like the number ones right now.
There's another podcast that's really big. It's called The Misfits.
The Misfits. I haven't heard that one.
Oh man, it's like a couple big like CS:GO, Minecraft, like variety YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
They'll do a podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't heard about that one, but yeah, like those, because on this show, that's what the realm we're in with those people. Yeah, because it's like, we could talk about anything. Whereas like if it's a gaming channel, well, you're gonna pretty much talk about gaming, Whereas like this channel, we could literally talk about gaming. We could talk about death. We could talk about that can of tea you brought and how many chemicals and all that stuff it has in it. We could talk about this mixer right here and how it allows us to even do the show or things like that. And that's what that was the original idea when we first threw this concept out of idea of the show, to be like, hey, what's share our thoughts, what really grinds our gears. Shout out to Peter Griffin, Seth MacFarlane. See, we gave you the plug. Why don't you give us a plug? Come on, have us on Family Guy. I know, what the hell.
Two Couch Talk.
It's
not that hard.
It's not that hard. Watch us spoof us.
I know, right?
Yeah, no, call it Couch 2 Talk or something like that, and it'll be like,
hey, that'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it. It'll be like, that's us.
Oh my god.
That would be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty funny. I would enjoy that.
That would make me laugh, because how many memes would come of us and all that,
dude. Okay, but like the problem with being a YouTuber right now is that a lot of people that are super big right now, have tens of millions of subscribers, started when YouTube was very young, and when YouTube like had just begun, and the most popular video was like Charlie Bit My Finger, or like the Gummy Bear song, or
the Gummy Bear song.
You haven't heard the Gummy Bear song?
No.
Dude, I'll show it to you afterwards.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, copyright issues. We can't show on the show.
Or I can't remember his name. It's like this fat guy, and he's dancing in his bedroom to Numa Numa.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Numa Numa. Yeah.
And you want to know why I know about that? Because of South Park. Shout out to South Park. That episode. Yeah, Chocolate Rain and all those people.
Mm-hmm. So like when they started back then. So now they're like super big because they've been doing this for so many years. But the problem is that everybody saw their success, saw that money could be made here doing what you want to do, and everybody jumped on it. So you really have to like swim your way through and paddle and like push through everybody else that is trying to get there.
Yeah, and in like, the same avenue of channel you are.
Exactly. And like rise to the top, because it's so like congested.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
like it's so congested that it's really hard for new people to get big because everybody's so used to watching the same people that not a lot of people go to new YouTube channels to check out other people's content, even though it might be exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Like the person they're watching might be missing these 2 or 3 things that that person right there does have, which Two Couch Talk does have, and we do offer. And, you know, it's free to you guys. Free. We're not like those other, you know, it's not like we're those other channels. We're like, buy this and buy that. No.
No, we don't put ads on here.
No.
We can't.
We can't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Shh. You're going to break the illusion.
Shut up. Okay. Sorry. I said too much. But I don't know, man. It's just hard. Everybody saw the opportunity. Everybody took it. And it just became so overpopulated that it's very difficult to climb up to the top and get into kind of a sort of spotlight where you can grow without having to, you know, advertise to your friends or something like that. Like you can have your fans advertise for you.
Yeah. Just word of mouth, literally.
Exactly.
Like, go check out this guy. He's hilarious. Or, oh, did you hear about, like right now you just told me about the gummy bear thing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's like, that probably has millions of views already.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. You know, and it just, oh, man. It's just a funny thought to think about that, you know, potentially this channel might be that next big, the next Joe Rogan, you know, or the next Joe Budden or one of those where it's like, you know, but we don't have the you know, all the air horn or anything like that.
Eventually we'll get that.
We'll eventually do that. Make a whole bunch of annoying noises that you guys will hate and say, I hate this channel. I remember when it was in the very beginning where they were more calm.
I know. I want the people that have been there since the beginning. I want those comments to be like, man, I miss them back when they first started back in the old house with the setup and everything with like that. Setup. Oh,
it's a good old days.
One day, I hope.
We'll get there, you guys.
Exactly.
You guys are there.
We're gonna keep grinding.
We've been growing a little steadily for months now. You know, it's funny to think that it's pretty been
3.5 months.
3.5 months. Oh
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Would you? Oh, it's me. You know, I'm not gonna use my 5. I feel like that was good. We had a little fun, joked around a little bit right there, and
sounds good.
And well, that's it.
I guess. Yeah. I mean. Crap.
It just flew by, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I guess without a third topic, it really goes by fast.
It does.
Okay. Well, that was it, guys. That was Two Couch Talk, episode number 14. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit shorter today, but we were down a person, so I'm pretty sure he'll be back next week.
He's out, out saving a giraffe or
exactly.
A
walruses,
yeah.
penguins, all that stuff.
All that good stuff.
So with that being said, we will see you guys. Or all of our social media is going to be in the description down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, share this video with your friends, tell your family about it.
Do it.
Spread us around. We'd really appreciate it. We want to grow as much as we can.
Spread the jam around,
Exactly.
Don't be so selfish with us. We want to be with you too.
Exactly. So with that being said, I think that'll do it. We'll see you guys next week for episode number 15.
15, you guys.
Yes, sir.
Your 15 is here. All the Latinos out there.
I'm sorry. I don't speak that. We speak American here.
Ooh. Different topic, different day.
Different topic. I didn't mean that. That was a joke.
It's a joke.
Don't take it seriously.
Don't worry. He's just joking.
He's just joking.
I swear to God.
Oh, man. Oh, I screwed myself. Okay, we'll see you guys next episode.
All right.
Bye.
See you later. Peace.